Like today, Fabulous Fish and the gang meet Sensei Josh.
What are we in for next?
Hopefully something good. Maybe. Or decent.
Why should it be terrible? Though they're locked again. God damn it. Who thought this was a good idea?
That's so stupid.
Did they test this at all?
Yeah. It seems like... I don't know, it seems like they didn't finish this game.
They didn't. They really didn't. I had people for years begging me to play this game. I was thinking, like, this must be some god tier sequel to 900 Frights. But, like, they didn't finish it. Oh.
Oh, God.
Alright, so we're at, so far, 2 have been terrible and 1 has been good.
Watch this somehow be, like, way better than the one in the actual game.
I hear this music, I'm already pissed. Oh.
You should make that, like, your alarm clock music, so it, like, makes you want to turn it off.
No, it's not better than the one in the actual game, Josh. It's just as bad as the one in the actual...
Is it the same?
Yes, it actually looks like the same layout to me.
That's funny. Alright. So 1
just
for
like,
3 right now.
Just like in the actual game, you can't see things coming until you're on top of them.
Fucking rip.
Yeah,
I agree, Shaggy. Make it stop.
I'm with Shaggy.
Right.
This is so bad. What's my question?
Your question is, what would we do to improve? Let's improve this game. What would we do?
Cancel it.
Cancel it. Okay.
Okay. Here's what I'd improve. I would make some of the puzzles actually have some kind of indication what you're supposed to do. I'm thinking specifically of all the puzzles in level 5. Like, oh, you just gotta talk to the scientist with a costume on. When in the game has it been established I can talk to people with costumes on to get different dialogue?
Yeah.
If maybe that was like a gimmick where I could like talk to Fred or whatever with a different costume, you could say stuff that could indicate to me that's a possibility. What even hit me there? Or here's something else I could do. Remove this stupid minigame from the main story. This doesn't need to exist, period. Let alone take up more than half of Chapter 3, which was a good chapter otherwise. I actually think the rest of Chapter 3 is good.
Yeah.
Chapter 4 is probably the highlight, because there was a puzzle in Chapter 4, the pipe puzzle, and it was like a logic puzzle. I could do it, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't some like, oh, I just had to do this thing the game didn't tell me was even a possibility. It was just a matter of like, okay, can you figure out the solution? Here's all the pieces. I'm like, yes, I can figure out the solution, because you give me all the pieces. Whereas the other puzzles in this game all felt like, you know, here's half the pieces. I expect a complete puzzle. You know?
Chapter 4 was definitely the most solid.
Yeah, although I think 3 and 5 were pretty creative and just botched by big problems.
Yeah. I really liked 3, but this section.
There.
I would've, if I was working on this game, I would've said, let's make Chapter 2 and Chapter 5 shorter.
Yes, they are both way too long.
Focus on improving a bunch of little things, like you know how you can't replay stuff and you have to replay the whole thing.
There should have been 100%. like a free roam after you beat a chapter, you know? It should have given you the option, do you want to replay the chapter or free roam the chapter?
And I think there should have been a jump ability, and like there have been normal enemies that weren't ghosts that you could jump on, maybe.
Platforming would have been good. Just something, because this game was just walking around half the time.
Yeah, and a lot more combat, because the combat in this game was pretty good.
The combat was a good engine that they didn't do a whole lot with.
Exactly.
Like, I think it was a good building blocks for combat, but then, like, there was only, like, the fire ghosts, like, the only thing to put a spin on it, you know?
Yeah.
The GBA version actually had unique spins for all the enemies. I think this game should have done more like that.
Yeah.
Like there was a kind of ghost in GBA one that would regen its health if you weren't sucking it up, you know? There was a kind of ghost in the GBA version that would summon other ghosts, I think. It's been a while, but... Oh, look, at this one.
Alright.
Alright, this is just the Billy Bob minigame.
Billy Bob. We're gonna talk about movies again?
Why is it so slow?
You gotta hold forward, right?
I am holding forward.
or something.
No?
Or R.
Oh, it's R. Thanks for telling me the controls game.
So would this one be a decent? Are we 2 for 4 or 1 for 4?
1 for 4. This one's better than the minecart, but I still wouldn't call it very good. Actually, while getting all the food, I had a lot more trouble with this one than the minecart. I don't know what it was, but when we were talking about movies, this one was really easy.
Yeah.
Maybe just
I had a lot of trouble with this one too.
It could just been that we were distracted, because if you actually look at the episode length, this one's really not that much shorter than the minecart one.
Yeah.
It could have been just like
that was a funny episode.
It's like I knew about the minecart going in because that's as far as I got in my initial Let's Play of the game before I rage quit. So it's like I was dreading that. Whereas this one, it's like I didn't know this was coming, so I wasn't really dreading it. And then so because of that, we were kind of distracted while doing it, you know?
Yeah.
So also
in the original.
I think the worst thing about these games is that sometimes you take a turn, and then after you take the turn, it's like, oh, here's just a wall, you're dead.
Here's a branch, yeah. In the original recording of this, we talked about Stanley Kubrick, and I didn't know who he was. Then we did the Q&A, then I said we talked about Stanley Kubrick, now I know who he is. Now we're doing this, and now I've seen, like, most of his movies.
What's your favorite?
Doctor Strangelove.
I haven't seen that one. I like
It's so funny.
My favorite would be Clockwork Orange still, but...
Clockwork, I saw that. That one's good. I really like The Shining.
Yes, and it's so much better than the miniseries version.
I love The Shining.
Which I'd previously only seen the miniseries version, so...
Yeah. Wendy, I'm home.
Oh.
Jack Nicholson in that movie is so good.
What's my question for this one? Because I'm about to get a game over in this minigame.
Yeah, I was...
These were a lot shorter than I thought they'd be.
What are your thoughts on the project, like our Let's Play?
You know, I think it came out pretty good. I'm gonna do this one again.
Me too.
Because I feel like I didn't get anywhere in this one. I feel like we had a lot of really funny moments. I feel like the commentary rolled off each other really well. Like, good synergy there.
Yeah.
If I had one complaint,
our first Let's Play.
If I had one major complaint, it's that your microphone was a lot better than mine was at the time, and it was noticeable.
I thought you were gonna be like, one major complaint, Josh, you're an idiot, or like something, but you're just like, your microphone's a lot better.
Well, no, because like that was the first Let's Play I've ever done with more than one microphone involved. I mean, if you listen to my 4-player projects, it sounds like we're using the same microphone in an echoey basement, because we are.
It sounds pretty good, though.
Actually, a few days ago, this didn't happen, but I was considering getting 7 people together, and including everyone who's ever guested on my channel in person, so not you, sadly, because you're too far away. But like, I was gonna get like Emma and Thomas and Brooks and everyone, and do an 8-player Smash video.
Yo.
But the logistics of that were just a little too much to set up and coordinate between getting 7 people together.
Yeah. My mic, I kind of... Like, this mic is way too expensive for just videos, but since I'm a musician, too, it
makes sense.
It seemed justified. Yeah.
What were your thoughts on this project, then?
I thought it was a ton of fun.
I enjoyed making it. I mean, I didn't enjoy the game at all. Actually, in the episode of Madagascar that went up today, I addressed the fact that Madagascar is the first time I've enjoyed playing a game since Lights, Camera, Pants. Because Piglet doesn't count because Katie played that, not me, and same thing with Xenoblade.
Yeah.
So, I went from Lights, Camera, Pants in January 2017 to Madagascar in May of 2018. Those are the only 2 games I played on YouTube since I came back from my long hiatus I didn't hate. Now, to be fair, I like Yoshi's Island, I like Luigi's Mansion, but my Let's Plays have both made me hate them because I did a perfect score run for each game.
Oof. Yeah.
And Yoshi's Island perfect score is hard, and Luigi's Mansion perfect score is just downright unfair. So, I end up not enjoying those very much. Shit.
To be fair, I don't think the developers really intended.
Oh, hell no, they did not.
Yeah.
Whereas Yoshi's Island, they did intend for you to perfect score it.
Yeah.
Because the game actually acknowledged that you perfect scored it, so. Alright, and then we have one minigame left after it's done loading.
Man, it's going by pretty fast.
Yeah, I was expecting us to be here for like an hour or 2.
Yeah.
I was expecting each of these to basically be its own chapter. But we're getting this done in 2 videos, so. I guess this is the last thing we're doing together in this game, because I'm doing the epilogue solo. Spooky Cyan! Looks like a scientist with lightsaber.
Oh god, this is already gonna suck. I did not like Chapter 5 when I played through this.
Alright, what's this gonna be? What the...
The heck?
Am I just getting all these? Am I just collecting all these? Now what? Oh, I have to get all these too? Okay.
You found the lettuce, the funk band?
Wait, what the?
Dude, what?
Okay.
How come that wasn't in the main game?
Well, we failed.
And why did you fail?
Because time ran out. No, this reminds me of Pets Cats 2. One of my biggest complaints in Pets Cats 2 is you can't climb up or down ledges, except for in one minigame where you can climb up and down ledges.
Yeah.
He hit himself.
Rip.
The scientist hit himself. Screw it, that's how you play this. Here, hit yourself again. There. That's how you do this.
You win. Alright, my question. Last question of the series.
This game is so broken.
The question is, do you plan on Let's playing future Scooby Doo games?
You mean by that Unmasked, right? Because that's what everyone's going to ask for.
Yeah.
Where's the scientist? Oh, I can go in here? This game is so good. There he is. Here, please shoot yourself. Shoot yourself, please. What? My shots don't even affect him. I have to get him to hit himself.
Really?
It's the only way to play it. Alright. So the question is, are we going to do Unmasked? I almost called it Mystery Nept. Here's what I say to that. I think we are both in agreement that we will, but don't go expecting it anytime soon.
Probably it'll be a next year thing, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, like a 2020 thing, or 2019 thing, der. I like to spread out games from the same series. I actually felt like Katie and I did Volcano Island too close to Nicktoons United. That was a 1.5 year difference. Mm-hmm. So, like...
Oh god, my mom is so loud.
How do I beat him? Oh, is there another one in here?
Oh, something funny yesterday. This is not related to anything, but yesterday I was at my grandparents' house, and my dad was talking with my grandparents and my uncle, and they're talking about Philly and how horrible it is.
I lived in North Philly for 2 years.
Exactly. So I thought I should mention that.
I don't live in Philly anymore.
My dad's like, yeah, I go there, and it's just like... My dad's like, you know in the beginning of Rocky when they're like all a bunch of homeless people singing? He's like, yeah, that's what it still looks like.
Yeah, it does. No, I like how when we first started Mystery Mayhem, that was right after I moved back from Philly. Why are you not hitting yourself this time? I can't hit him. It doesn't affect him.
Oof.
He has to hit himself.
Like, let's get out of here.
Alright.
Why does it say stage 6?
I don't know. I'm entering my name.
This was stage 5. Oh wait, no, I guess it was stage 6 of... So, was that one out of 5, or...?
Yes.
1 out of 5 of the minigames were good. And the only one that was good was just battling ghosts.
It was just the same as the other gameplay. Hold on, man. Let me enter my names. But anyway, are you in agreement that we'll do Unmasked one day?
Oh, yeah. And on that day, I'll be mad hyped.
But that's probably not going to be for a while. Don't expect Scooby Doo Unmasked anytime soon. However, Josh and I do have another game planned for this summer.
Woohoo!
And that'll actually be up probably as soon as Madagascar is done, so in like 2 weeks. Stay excited for that.
So we're probably going to have to do that pretty soon.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to start recording that like this week. There. That's what I think of this game. Thank you all for watching.
All right.
This has been Fabulous Fish.
Sensei Josh.
I beat the high score.
Fuck this.
I beat the high score by letting
I wish
them hit
that
me.
showed up on everyone's copy, but I don't think it does.
No, of course not. There's no online.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let me go back to the title screen to bring this out then. Thank you for being a part of this, Josh. I would not have been able to get through this game had it not been for you.
No problem. It was... I know I said this a bunch before, but it was an honor.
No,
Because, like,
I was
when you
planning
asked,
to kill the series originally. I had no intention of finishing this game.
I remember when you asked me, and, like, it was, like, way back last year of college, and, like, I was still... To me, you were still, like, you know, like, famous compared to me. And, like, you were, like, I looked up to you, so I was like, yo! So, yeah.
Well, we'll have plenty of fun discussions in our next Let's Play, so see y'all there.
See you on the flip side. Like Zoink Scoob!